Times Influence Initiative.
From building the biggest SME platform to enabling the largest startup ecosystem, Lufthansa is helping Indian businesses take off on the runway to success. Capping 4 successful seasons, here's ET Now's Paramita Chatterjee with a brand new episode of Season 5.
Hello and welcome to the semi-finals of Lufthansa Runway to Success. Over the last 7 weeks, we have brought to you 21 of the most promising entrepreneurs from all across India as they tried to outdo each other in a bid to impress some of the most respected names in the industry. Each week, our experts face the tough job of selecting one of 3 contestants as the winner who has won a spot in today's semi-final. In last week's episode, our 7 semi-finalists have been mentored by Sanjeev Bikhchandani, Vice Chairman InfoEdge, in a special masterclass. Now, our 7 semi-finalists have to battle it out to stake a claim in the grand finale. Remember that the winner of the grand finale has a lot to gain. The grand prize this season includes a sponsorship to a business program at Cambridge University, a Lufthansa business class ticket to Europe, and a coveted mentorship by TIE, and this magnificent trophy. And this year, we also give you the power to vote for the Viewer's Choice Winner Award. Video pictures by all the contestants have been posted on lhrunwaytosuccess.in. Simply log on and vote for your favorite. You can also share your thoughts with us using the hashtag LHRunwayToSuccess and our Twitter handle @Lufthansa_RTS. So our jury on the semi-final today consists of the business experts who've been part of Runway to Success this year. They are Alok Mittal, Board Member, TIE Delhi NCR; Girish Shivani, Executive Director and Co-Founder, Your Nest Venture Capital; Sanjeev Bikhchandani, Board Member, TIE Delhi NCR and Vice Chairman InfoEdge. And joining them for this semi-final is a special guest. Please welcome Wolfgang Will, Director South Asia at Lufthansa Group. Welcome back, Wolfgang. All set?
It's a pleasure and all set. Hello, gentlemen.
We have all our experts on board with us. Now it's time to kickstart the semi-finals, and the format is an exciting one. Each entrepreneur will draw up a card that has a jury member's name on it. The said jury member will then ask a business question that the participant must answer and reason out. This is their one and only chance to impress the judges enough to earn them a place in the grand finale. And the first 3 semi-finalists on the show are Asad Khan, co-founder and COO at Teapot Cafe; Abhinav Parashe, co-founder and CEO at Digio; and Divyanshu Poddar, CEO and co-founder, Rocketeers. So let's kickstart the contest and set the ball rolling. I'm calling upon the first semi-finalist to come and take a seat at the bar and pull out a jury name card. Please welcome Asad Khan, co-founder and COO at Teapot Cafe.
Alok Mittal.
Which of the following is the most rewarding for an entrepreneur? 1. Consistent performance. 2. Happy employees. 3. Exceptional growth. And 4. Acceptance and recognition.
Alok, my answer would be consistent performance. For everything we drive as an entrepreneur or as a business, that we see the idea behind it, and then it's come to like whatever you build is about being that passionate about products, about innovation, about people, but that consistency doing that, and then the defining the process for it and following it with that same consistency is I think is more important, especially in a business we are like team player.
An entrepreneur's life is filled with risk, uncertainty, and that risk creates value. Right? What is the space you would allow yourself for those upsides and corresponding failures?
If Teapot have 1,000 stores worldwide, for me it is like always one cup, that consistency with one customer, that drive me and that drive my company.
Why would you not say happy employees? Because see, in order to get consistently happy employees, or you need to have achieved all the other things anyway, and therefore actually it's happy employees.
If I'll do the consistent performance, that would be doing my business, that will bring me revenue, and that will allow me to make my employee happy.
That's it. Thanks, Asad. You did a great job. All the best.
Thank you.
Let's call upon contestant number 2. It's Abhinav Parashe, co-founder and CEO at Digio. Abhinav, please come and take your place at the bar.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Mr. Girish.
Girish Shivani is whom he's picked.
My question is that if you could alter anything about your business today, what would it be? Would it be product strategy? Would it be pricing point? Would it be your communication pattern or your channel strategy?
So my answer would be product strategy. The reason would be we are continuously innovating, and that is something we are changing with the time. It's a function of time, and that is translating into the product, what is working in the market, and we are continuously listening to our customers, and accordingly we are strategizing our product.
And is there an example that you can share with us in terms of what did you do to listen to the consumer and came up with a new product?
Right. So we launched products for digital processes like creating agreements. So in this case, we realize our customers are creating agreements by themselves, like offline process, creating in a doc file or something. It's very, very time consuming for them. So we created another product around that which can automate that part.
There are significant pricing levers, not in terms of how much you price, but how you price.
Right.
That should be the cornerstone of your margins in the future.
Right.
Why do you think pricing will get commoditized in this business?
The current pricing we have to go with because that's our low-hanging fruit. That's our first step. But the bigger step is creating the ecosystem, and that is basically the product strategy we are taking today.
Thanks so much, Abhinav. Okay, that was contestant number 2. Now let's call on board our third semi-finalist. It is Devyanshu Poddar, CEO and co-founder at Rocketeers.
Hi. So I have Girish Shivani.
As an entrepreneur, what is the biggest risk that you face? Is it social or family pressure? Is it funding? Is it competition? Or is it putting the right team in place?
I would feel that maybe all of these 4 options are not really risks, but challenges that we face. And for me, the biggest challenge in this would be putting the right team in place. When I was creating a team, there is a certain aspect of talent and grit that you need from a co-founder or a team member in a startup. You need some skill set, and then you need communication. You need a lot of communication skill for people who are going to come and work in a startup, because the idea behind a startup is to be able to showcase something new to the world, and for that you have to communicate. The combination of these 3 is very difficult to find within the Indian ecosystem, and that is why I would choose that putting the right team in place as my option.
Tell me now, how did you manage to convince now your team to get on board? Because, well, it's a niche business, and it's a risk, as you have said.
We have structured our business in a manner where we provide people who have a little bit of an enthusiasm for entrepreneurship, or they want to taste the blood, I would say, an opportunity to do that without quitting their jobs or without really sacrificing on the security that a job would provide them. And that is why we have been able to build a very, very strong team.
It is very difficult to attract talent in early stage, right? Because there is not too much money on the table, How have you gone about getting the core team in place?
We've found people here and there who would be interested. And then once we know that for sure that this person is suitable for this kind of a role and that person has a zeal to work for a startup, rather than us trying to get him into the company as a job, we would just sell our vision. And if they share the vision, then they're on the team.
Thanks, Devyanshu, for that. That was Devyanshu Poddar summing up our 3 semi-finalists in round 1. They've done a fantastic job. And remember, you can share with us your thoughts right here on Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5 by simply using the hashtag LH Runway to Success, as well as use our Twitter handle @Lufthansa_RTS. There's more action ahead. back to Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5, the semi-final. We are here at the Lufthansa Business Lounge at the Pier A Plus Terminal, a quantum leap in passenger comfort. The excitement is building up to the grand finale. 3 out of 7 semi-finalists have been cross-questioned by our jury. Our next 2 semi-finalists are Yogesh Mittal, founder Elite String Apparels, Arjun Chakraborty, President and CEO, Track Invest. Welcome, gentlemen, to the semi-finals. Let's start off with our first contestant who takes the hot seat. It is Yogesh Mittal. Yogesh, I request you to please come on board and take a seat at the bar. Draw up the name of the jury member who will ask you the question.
It's Wolf Gangville.
Okay, Yogesh. The great strength of my business is employees, end users, a terrific product, or strategy?
The greatest strength of my business is my employees. To begin with, every business has their, change is one thing which is not constant, and every business has its own challenges, and at different stages of time, different things becomes important. At this stage of time, the most important thing for us is employees. We are in the fashion industry, and where the great ideas make the great difference. We have already developed a product, we have a core idea with us. Now we want people with like minds to help us out and take this forward with us.
I was expecting a different answer. I was expecting maybe the strategic approach you have, because yes, you need employees and they should be motivated and well-skilled, etc. But at the end, it's about markets and consumers, and you have to see how to manage the business according to needs and expectations of your customers. So I thought that strategy should be really the focus and the strength.
Okay, as I started and said that at different stages of time we need a different thing. So when we started off, the strategy was very important to us, which markets to target. And we have established that our go-to-market strategy has to be the online segment through which we will be sending it to the end consumer. But now, when we look back to us, we have already established that kind of a channel. Now we want the people with the like minds to get attracted and come to our business where we can make a difference.
You are in a category where the end user is different from the purchaser in many cases. And therefore, understanding of the end user may be really important and perhaps critical to the success of your business.
What kind of a consumer we are targeting, whether they will be buying such kind of products or not, because we are into the exotic innerwear for men. That's also a niche category. But for a company like us, when we have witnessed certain growth level, where we have reached a level where we have already had an inflection point and we are not taking a leap, I believe it's a team effort of my company that will be required to target the next set of consumers that we have to go.
Yogesh has stuck to his ground, and our judges did our best, but did a great job. Thanks, Yogesh.
So
okay.
Thank you.
Our next semi-finalist is Arjun Chakraborty, President and CEO, Track Invest.
Mr. Alok Mittal.
Which of the following is the purpose of a business plan? Is it to build a roadmap, to attract financing, to stay on track, or to articulate and validate key assumptions?
I would go for articulate and validate key assumptions, because when you are a startup, you build a product from scratch, you have an idea, you try to build a solution, and you need to get that validated with your customer, because ultimately customer is the person who will pay you.
You know, most business plans are written with the purpose either to raise funding or to articulate a roadmap for internal purposes, or as an instrument to raise funding, articulate a roadmap. I mean, that's the main purpose, right? I mean, it's not to validate assumptions.
We had some like-minded professionals and family officers who invested, and what happened is that we had an idea, we had to validate that. Those people were patient with us. So we articulated the business idea, but the assumptions needs to be validated before we spend money.
And I'm yet to see a business plan which fails on Excel. However, on ground, the reality is completely different.
Absolutely.
What do you think is the difference between the two?
So we didn't make any Excel sheet actually. And,
Right back at
and
you.
I started meeting the customer.
Sure.
And I took their feedback. I know the concept, I know the pain point, hands-on, being 15 years in the industry. Some of the professors at various universities and some of the users helped us a lot. So I was open-minded and I did not do any Excel sheet.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
It took a different path. Thanks, Arjun.
Thank you.
You did very well against those volley of questions, but now it's time for us to head towards a quick break. So go ahead, use this break to send us your thoughts using social media. Simply use the hashtag LHRunway to success and tag our Twitter handle at @Lufthansa_RTS. Welcome back to Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5, the semi-finals. We are inching closer to the grand finale and we have just 2 more entrepreneurs left to answer the jury's questions. Remember, 3 out of the 7 semi-finalists will make it to the grand finale. And the winner of the grand finale will walk away with a sponsorship to a business program at Cambridge University, a Lufthansa business class ticket to Europe and a coveted mentorship by Thai. So let's welcome our last 2 semi-finalists. They are Shilpa Malik, co-founder, Bioscan Research. Deep Bajaj, co-founder, Peabody. So those are our 2 semi-finalists. Let's call them in one by one. Shilpa Malik of Bioscan. Shilpa, I'm going to ask you to come and join us at the bar.
Mr. Wolfgang Will.
Well, Shilpa, why did you become an entrepreneur? Is it be your own boss, or create jobs, or walk the path less traveled, or become the next Vijay Shaka Sharma?
I think I have chosen to be an entrepreneur because it's one life that I've been given and I wanted to do something that's worth this life. Now, I could be my own boss even if I grow very well in an organization. I could create jobs indirectly even if I'm in an organization. I could also walk the path less traveled in so many ways, just be an activist, or there are so many ways. One thing that inspired me or where I find my sink is through entrepreneurship. I would empower so many doctors to do the right thing at the right time.
So it's not one of the 4
No.
which I was
No.
offering you.
And also, I don't think I ever want to become somebody else. God has created every human being in a unique way. And I think I have my own uniqueness.
Being an entrepreneur basically makes you the master of your own calendar, right?
Yeah.
Which is liberating and at the same time very daunting.
Yeah.
What do you think are the liberating aspects of it, and what do you think are the daunting aspects of it?
Every day I'm scared that if I'm not bringing it to the market, if I'm not doing justice to my team, if I'm not even doing justice to my investors, it really daunts on me every day. So we imagined something very imaginary in 2013, and today it has taken a physical shape. If we could come this far, we might charter a different path, but we would get where we want to get.
Okay, Shilpa, great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Full of energy, full of enthusiasm, and he also believes deeply in the product that he's created. That's Deep Bajaj of Peabody.
Mr. Vikchandani.
Will you ever sell your business? Will your business ever accept a buyout offer? 4 options. There are 4 options. First option, never ever, kabhi nahi. I will run this to the end of my life. Second option is right away, yes. Abhi offer mila, abhi bechunga. Third offer is I'll increase the valuation first and then sell out. And the fourth option is I can't really decide right now. I'm keeping my options open. Let's see.
So I think I will go with never ever as of, today, because when I started the whole...
So never ever for now.
Yeah. So I'm at never ever. I would rather buy businesses. What we're trying to do is solve problems for people, and unless I've touched each and every life, I believe it'll be unfair for me to say that, I'll just sell the business right away. That's not why I started it.
No, the criticism of Indian entrepreneurs is that you get wedded to your idea, wedded to your business, and you don't, ever sell, or, when actually you should be moving on.
I agree with you, sir. So that's why I said that as of today, I feel that idea has not even reached a level for where I can see that I would sell it to someone. I need to take it to a larger audience. And I believe till that mission is accomplished, I'm not even looking at that option. I think the minute you think of plan B, the plan A fails. So for me right now, the thing is to grow it, make it into a substantially large business, and then, look for options if they come.
I'm actually intrigued by your reason for not selling, which is to touch as many lives as possible. And I think that the selling your business at some stage, I'm not saying today, is the only way for you to realize that vision. Right?
Sure.
This is the FMCG market.
Yeah.
Right? There are $100 billion companies which touch more than 1 billion lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you were to realize your vision, I would argue that you should never say never.
Sure.
And you should say at the right point, yes.
That's why I said, at this stage, I feel never ever, because I've not achieved any scale. I believe I'm still scaling. I'll take it to a certain level, expand it to the best of my capacity. And then synergies, partnerships can be forged. Expansion is not only, your sellout is not the only way to form, reaching out more people. You can have distributors across the world who can make your vision, come to life. And I think that's the strategy which I feel we need to follow for now.
What about a new great idea? And I perceive you as someone who has a lot of energy and creativity.
We'll keep on adding it to the same business, sir. I think the portfolio keeps going bigger. And I think we'll be happy to solve more problems, but I would say under the same journey. The journey stays the same for me right now.
Okay, Deep, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's the moment of reckoning. I'm going to ask our jury members to take their pieces of paper with them, take their time, decide on which 3 entrepreneurs out of the worthy 7 whom we've seen standing their ground, defending their idea, defending their choices, but only 3 will make it to the grand finale of Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5. So while the jury is busy marking and making those decisions, you, our viewers, have the power to vote for the Viewer's Choice Winner Award. Video pictures by all the contestants have been posted on lhrunwaytosuccess.in. Just log on, vote for your favorite. Okay, there's going to be a bit of a change that's going to happen in this year's Lufthansa Runway to Success, because we've had a problem, or rather a wonderful thing which has happened, which is an issue where our judges are saying no, they don't want 3, they actually want 4 semi-finalists to go through to the grand finale. The first time ever that's happening. What happened this time? Usually it's an easy pick. Sanjeev, 4?
No, I think actually we wanted all 7, because I think all 7 are very good, but which is why we pushed and we got 1 more. You did give us all 7. No, I think it was very close, very good. Even the 3 that we're leaving out, could actually go on and become very successful companies.
Absolutely. And Wolfgang, it's amazing to me how you always manage to catch the pulse, though you are coming in from a different ecosystem, but you've been there with us throughout all the 5 seasons.
And truly, I am impressed, because this confirms that Lufthansa Runway to Success is becoming better and better every year.
Okay, great. It's going to be exciting stuff. Judges, thank you so much. And as we said, unprecedented, we are going to take with us 4 semi-finalists into Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5's grand finale. So that's going to be the note on which we end. Remember, our semi-finalists will have to prepare for the ultimate battle and aim for the coveted Lufthansa Runway to Success trophy. The grand prize this season includes a sponsorship to a business program at Cambridge University, a Lufthansa business class ticket to Europe, and a coveted mentorship by TIE. So who will it be? Don't miss the action next week as one winner takes off on the runway to success to chart out their flight to fame on our live grand finale. So see you next week on the grand finale of Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 5, only on ET Now.
A Times Influence Initiative.